Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends. On behalf of the Swiss Sedimentological community and of the local organizing committee, I'm very pleased to welcome here at the 19th International Sedimentological Congress. After taking place in different continents, and we are very happy that this international congress is back in Europe, and here in Switzerland, that as you know, Switzerland is really in the heart of Europe and is a crossroad of many things like main mountain chains, important for sedimentologists, rivers, and also a crossroad of many, many cultures here in Geneva. So it's also Switzerland in general is the home of what I would say a very creative research in many different aspects, and that is the reason why we have coined the title of our meeting this year, that is Sedimentology at the Crossroads of New Frontiers. So I think, as I said, Switzerland has a tradition in sedimentology. We are one of the 7 institutes in Switzerland doing a lot of different aspects of sedimentology. And it's also, we have a tradition here of people doing sedimentology and in different aspects, and also artistic aspects. One of our most famous sedimentologists, Monsieur Lombard, he was also a painter, and he did a lot of nice paintings like the one that you are looking at today now, and that is part of the collection of the Museum of Science here in Geneva. And so we think that the science here is linked to the artistic side, and I hope that you all will enjoy not only the meeting but also seeing many different things that Geneva offers, like these ones. So I'm confident, and I hope that you will all agree that this will be a perfect venue to discuss different aspects of sedimentology and what's going on in the field. So first of all, I would like to thank the IAS for trusting us, for organizing this meeting here, and of course the University of Geneva for allowing us to use these, I think, splendid facilities that will allow us to have all these discussions and presentations during these next 5 days. As you can imagine, organizing such a congress like this one is quite an effort and required the help of many people. And I would like then in this opening ceremony to thank to all the people that have helped us and that is helping right now with this organization, all the Swiss Sedimentological community, the local organizing committee, and also all the students that you will recognize outside with their fuchsia t-shirts and that are helping us, and the different companies that help us in the in different aspects of the organization of the meeting. But to the field trip leaders that have done a splendid job, and I'm sure it will be the same in the ones that are still to be done this week. And I think I have had a very good comments from people that had participated already in some excursion. And of course, I would like to, as in every organization, there are some people that are sort of, I would say, critical to reach the point in which we are today, that is this opening ceremony. And in our case, I think that there are 2 people that I would like to ask to join me here. that are our General Secretary and Director of our Institute of Earth Sciences, that is Rosanna Martini, and Elias Amankasu, that has also done a wonderful job putting together, please come here, putting together all the program, and I'm sure that you both have heard a lot from them, had a lot of emails and help from their side. So I would like to thank very much both of them, because in great part because Rosanna and Elias for helping me to have, in a lot of good humor and hard work, reach this point. And I would like them to have an applause for them. Okay, we can move to the next one. Yeah, I as you see here, the local committee that, as I say, I am thanking all of them for helping in these different aspects of the organization. But research in academia is a very important, probably the best gateway to industry too. And I think that one of the challenges that the 21st century is putting to all sedimentologists and to science in general is to have this connection with industry and with the needs of the society. So again, to organize such a meeting is also not only an important effort of organization, but also a financial one. And I would like to thank all the different sponsors that we have had and that we have that have helped us to also reach this point in the organization of the meeting. And the city of Geneva has been extremely generous and supportive from the beginning, and particularly people that gave us a lot of push to tell us how to organize such a meeting and with all the logistics of the city. So I'm very happy today and have the pleasure to welcome Mrs. Antia Locher, that is the director of the Geneva Tourism and Convention. She will come and tell us a few words on behalf of the office about the city of Geneva, and perhaps she will tell us how proud she is that our city has been recently voted as the 2014 City Break Destination in Europe. So please, Mrs. Locher, thank you.
Well, Danielle, thank you, first of all, for the promotion. I'm not director of Geneva Tourism, but of the Convention Bureau. And welcome to everyone. Bienvenue à Genève. And a huge Chinese delegation also. Ni hao. I know one word. You're in a beautiful spot here in the University of Geneva. And normally there are younger students here sitting, but we do leave space for older crowd also from time to time. So enjoy this fantastic venue. And I was lucky to be at the cocktail also yesterday. We had nice, did you try the Geneva wine? Yeah? We do have excellent wines here in Geneva. And while you're here, you should try them because we don't export them. You know why? We drink it all ourselves. So after Mendoza in 2010, we are very happy that you chose Geneva for this Congress. I call it the largest international village. We're very small. We're not even 200,000 inhabitants here, but very international. And I wanted to say this is a tongue breaker. I tried very long time to welcome the Sedimentological Congress. Sorry, it's a tongue breaker. And in tourism, it's not a word we use on a daily basis. Now, you've all come here to listen and learn from each other. You have a fantastic scientific program, and it's packed. But maybe you have a little bit time to visit Geneva Some of you are here for the first time, I understand. And I've been busy the last 2 days, sweeping the clouds away. I think this is the only week where we had 2-3 days in a row sunshine. In Europe, it hasn't been too good this year. And we have the lake, of course. I'm sure you have gone a stroll along the lake. We have also near here a beautiful little village called Carouge, which is within Geneva and used to belong to the Kingdom of Sardinia. We also have the Old Town. Maybe you take a stroll through the Old Town. Everything is in walking distance. Old Town from here takes you 5 minutes. Carouge takes you another 5 minutes in another direction. So everything, Geneva is a walkable city, as you have seen, and you all also have the free public transportation, so you can run around everywhere free of charge, which is ideal here in Geneva. One thing I would have liked to highlight also is the CERN. It's the European Organization of Nuclear Research. It's one of the world's largest and most respected centers. You know that WWW was invented there, so also they have a permanent exhibition worthwhile seeing. And then, of course, UN and many other international organizations and the Red Cross, which was founded here in Geneva, with also a fantastic museum, and UN also can be visited. Now, to end, let me finish with a quote of Grove Carl Gilbert. "Knowledge of nature is an account at bank, where each dividend is added to the principal, and the interest is ever compounded, and hence is that human progress founded on natural knowledge advances with ever-increasing speed." Thank you. Merci.
Well, thank you very much for this introduction that I hope everybody will also take advantage, as I said before, of your staying in Geneva. And then, as I already mentioned too, we are very, very happy that the University of Geneva had supported this project from the beginning. And to welcome you on behalf of the university, I have the pleasure to present you our Vice Rector, Jean-Luc Rotet.
Thank you, Daniel, for the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, on behalf of the University of Geneva, I'm very happy and very proud to welcome you to this 19th International Sedimentological Congress. I'm a pharmacist, but also for me it's quite difficult to say this word. First of all, it is quite important. I would like to thank Rossana Martini, Elias Samankasu, and Daniel Arzitegui for the perfect organization, as well as the Swiss Sedimentological community, the local board, and the scientific committee. The organization is really perfect. I read the program. It's very attractive. And I hope also you will enjoy this week in Geneva. I would like also to thank very warmly the International Association of Sedimentologists for choosing Geneva and the University of Geneva for the organization of this prestigious Congress. The University of Geneva is very happy to host you, and I'm quite convinced that you will enjoy this week attending with the nice programs we have. And as already mentioned by Mrs. Lötscher, I hope you will enjoy our beautiful city. It is the first day of summer this year, so you are very happy because we have had a terrible weather this summer. Please enjoy this beautiful city of Geneva as well as the program. Geneva is indeed a most fitting location to this Congress, since our university is not a very large university. We have 16,000 students, but from 150 countries. It is really a big international university. It is one of the most important in Switzerland, and it enjoys a very important international reputation, and we are very proud to welcome here during this Congress 862 participants from 59 countries. So thank you very much for coming from all the continents for this meeting. I wish you all an exciting and fruitful proceedings. I hope you will enjoy Geneva, and thank you again for the organizers. Thank you.
Okay, and before moving to the real business, that is the reason why we are here, to exchange our science and different result of the different work that we all are doing, I have some practical things to let you know. The first, I guess, I see many of you with computers and telephones. The Wi-Fi network is the public UniG, and the username and the password is the same. It's written there. It's written also in your conference handbook. And please, for speakers, remember to load your presentation at the speaker ready room that is close to the registration desk. Otherwise, please ask our staff. Plenary lectures will take place every day here at 1:30 p.m., 13:30 sharp. Please be here on time and don't miss these presentations. And then the public, as is usually the case in all the IES meetings, we always have a public lecture in the local language of the country where the meeting is organized. So this talk will be in French, but and we will not have translation, simultaneous translation, but I'm sure that I strongly recommend you to come, because there will be a very interesting subject that you will see in the screen that we will show every day. And then for those of you that are taking part in mid-Congress excursion, please, we will have tomorrow, Tuesday at 18:15, a very, very quick meeting to sort of give you the basics of the logistics for the next day. You see that for excursion B1, the meeting is in room 280. For B2 in 290, and for B3, that is the largest one, will be in this room. So we will show all these in the screens tomorrow, so you will not forget. But please write it down in your notebook now if you want. Don't miss it, because like that you will have the basic of the logistics. And then remember that your registration includes free lunches, coffee breaks, and beers in the evening. So please don't miss the poster session, but be sure that you are wearing this, because the badge is fundamental, otherwise you will not be served, sort of thing. Then if any question, please don't hesitate to ask our staff that, as I said before, is wearing very flashy t-shirts, and or any of us, if we can help you, whatever. And watch the screens to be updated all the time. And last but not least, I hope you all like the Swiss knife that I hope I will see in many photographs of outcrops and in future. But one thing is remember that don't put it on your carrying-on luggage if you are flying off, because they will take it at the airport. Some people had already said that they would be happy recovering them, but what we would like is that all of you get home with your Swiss knife. So please think on that, because sometimes at the very last day we forget about this detail, and then you have to leave it at the airport. So with this last thing, I would like to officially open the meeting, and I would like to wish you all a pleasant and exciting meeting. Thank you very much.